I love this puzzle. The performance is perfect, the feeling is excellent, and it's just a really good puzzle. But 60 bucks is a lot of money, especially for a 3x3. So is the Gans Air SM worth it? Hey YouTube, it's me, Spotty. So you've probably heard me say this a bunch before, but I think just about every 3x3 released in the past 1.5, 2 years have performance that is really great across the board. And some even have performance that matches that of the SM. So straight up, if you're buying just for performance, the Gans Air SM is not worth your money. Don't get me wrong, the performance on this is awesome, but there are others on par, performance-wise, for cheaper. However, this puzzle does have a bunch of things that make it different and may still make it worth the 60 bucks it costs. The first thing that I think is great is the feeling. I know this is personal preference, but I don't see too many people disliking the kind of turning that it has. It's a buttery smooth feel with a really soft plastic and feedback. There are also subtle bumps because of the magnets, but during solves they aren't obtrusive and you don't really notice their click. M-slices aren't too bad, but I'm not definite on how it'd fare if your solve is very M-slice heavy. Here's a small sound sample. Just then, you may have noticed that I didn't mention speed or stability, and that's because the second thing that I think this cube is great for is customizability. With the 60 bucks you'll pay, you'll truly be able to fine-tune the turning quality of this cube with the GES nuts that are included. The 7 different colored nuts provide 7 different spring tensions. Basically what this controls is first and foremost speed. The lighter the nut, the faster the cube, so purple will make your cube the fastest. And then also stability. The lighter the spring, the more flexible your cube will be. Then even further, the nuts that come with the SM are V2 nuts. You're probably wondering, what's the difference? Well, with the version 2 nuts, you're able to loosen the nuts up to 1.5 turns from the nut being flush with the tip of the core to allow for greater corner cutting. This also makes for a looser and more flexible feel, but the trade-off is that it makes the cube more prone to pops and corner twisting, according to Gan. Although I don't really see this cube popping or corner twisting regardless of how you set it up. If you're wondering, what I've gone with in the SM is the green nuts loosened half a turn. Now the cube is a perfect speed for me, it's also stable but not too cubic or tight feeling. The next thing that you might really like is the peace of mind that as long as you're not taking pieces apart, your magnets are never going to dislodge or fall out. This is because the magnets aren't held in place by glue, which can wear off and bonds can be broken. With this cube, the magnets are placed in slots and the piece design traps the magnets into those slots. This is true for both the corners and edges. And yeah, just the design that has gone into this cube is crazy. If you haven't yet, look at the pattern on these pieces, which I've heard better distributes lube and allows for slightly less friction between faces. The final thing that I love is straight out of the box, this cube comes really awesome. Like one of the best cubes I've tried straight out. It's controllable, it doesn't catch, it's stable, and even if you don't like it yet, breaking in and changing out the nuts can help with that. What I'm trying to say is that you don't need anything else. Lube can help no doubt, but it's not necessary to make this cube, I think, ready for comp use for the majority of us. But the question still stands. Is this puzzle worth it? Well, I can't answer that for you because every person is different, but if none of the features I just mentioned appeal to you, then it's probably not worth it for you. Because that's what you're paying for. You're paying for feel, you're paying for innovation and design, and you're paying for accessories and performance. On the contrary, if you don't mind paying the premium for those features, then this might be a perfect cube for you. Personally, I love this cube. This has become my main and I think the performance is really awesome. But that's just my opinion. Let's start a discussion down below. Is this puzzle worth it or not? If you are interested in picking this up, links will be in the description. Also make sure to use the code YT.Spotty with that link if you're looking for 10% off. It also helps me out, so it would be really appreciated. Other than that though, that's really all I've got to say. Thanks so much to speedcube.com.au for sending this guy out. Thank you guys for watching and I'll catch you all in the next one.